Chapter 10 Jonah. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Alif Lam Ra. These signs of the book, the wise, is to the mankind wonderful, that we inspire to a man from them that warn the mankind and inform those who believe, surely to them footing of truth with their Lord. Say the rejectors, surely this to be a magician clear. Surely your Lord the God, the one who created the heavens and the earths in 6 days, then sat over the throne. He ponders the command, not from intercessor, except from after his will. That to you the God, your Lord, so serve him. Will but not you remember? To him you will return altogether. Promise of the God true. Surely He initiates the creation, then He repeats it, to His repaying those who believe and do the righteousness with the justice. And those who reject, to them drink from boiling and punishment grievous with what they rejecting. He the one who made the sun bright and the moon light, and measures its levels to your knowing count of the years and the account, not created the God that, except with the truth. He explains the signs to people, they knowing. Surely in difference of the night and the day, and what creates the God in the heavens and the earths, to be signs to people, they fearing. Surely those, not they expecting our meeting, and they happy with the life of the world, and they tranquil with her, and those, they over our signs oblivious. Those, there abode the fire, with what they earning. Surely those who believe and do the righteousness, He guides them, their Lord, with their faith, flowing from beneath them the rivers, in gardens the blissful. Their calling in them, glory you, the God of them, and their salutation in them, peace, and other calling of them, that, the praise to God, Lord of the knowing. And if He hastens, the God, to the mankind, the evil, their hastening with the good, to be finished to them their term. But we leave those, not they expecting our meeting, in their transgressions, they wandering. And when touches the man the evil, calls us to his side, or sitting, or standing, but when we cleanse over him his evil, passes, like that not he called us, to evil touching him, like that beautified, to the trespassers, what they doing. And already we destroyed the generations from before you, when they wronged, and came to them their messengers with the clarities, and not they were, to their believing. Like that we repay the people, the sinners. Then we make you caliphs in the earth from after them, to our seeing how you do. And when you read over them our signs clear, say those, not they expecting our meeting, bring with a Quran other than this, or change it. Say, not it is to me that I change it from throwing of my soul. If I follow, accept what he inspires to me. Surely I fear if I disobey my Lord, a punishment of a day great. Say, if wish the God, not I read it over you, and not I make you understand with it, but have I tarried in you a visitation from before it, will but not you understand? But who wrongs more from one who invents over the God falsehood, or falsifies with his signs? Surely not he makes prosperous the sinners. And they serve from other than the God what not it wrongs them, and not it benefits them. And they say, these our intercessors with the God. Say, are you informing the God with what not he knows in the heavens and not in the earths? Glory him, and high over what they partner. And not is the mankind, except people one, but they differ. And if not a word overtook from your Lord to be deciding between them, in what in it they differ. And they say, why not sent down over him a sign from his Lord? But say, surely what the unseen to God, but be waiting, surely I with you from the waiting. And when we make taste the mankind mercy, after bad times touch them, when to their plotting in our signs, say, the God swift plotter, surely our messengers, they write what you plot. He the one, he makes you journey in the land and the sea, till when you are in the ships, and flowing with them with wind good, and they happy with her. Comes to them a wind violent, and come to them the waves from all places, and they think, surely they encompassed with themselves. They call the God, exclusively to him the way. If you save us from this, to our surely being from the thankful. But when saves them, when they seek in the earth without the truth. O you, the mankind, surely what your transgression over your souls, sustenance of the life of the world, then to us you will return, but we will inform you with what you were you doing. Surely what example of the life of the world, like fluid, we send it down from the heaven, but mixes with it growth of the earth, from what they eat, the mankind and the animals, till when she takes the earth her beauty, and she beautifies, and think her keepers, surely they powerful over her. Comes to her our command, night or day, but we make her mold, like that not she self-sufficient with the day before. Like that we explain the signs to people, they thinking. And the God, he calls to home of the peace, and he guides one he wishes to a highway constant. To those good, the good, and added, and not he covers their faces, miserliness, and not humiliation. they companions of the garden, they in her living perpetually. And those, they earn the evils, reaping of evil with example of her, and covers them humiliation, not to them from the God from stopping. Like surely what covering their faces, a piece from the night dark. They companions of the fire, they in her living perpetually. And a day we gather them all together, then we will say to those who partner, your places, you and your partners, but we will divide between them, and will say their partners, not you were to us, you serving. But enough with the God witnessing between us and between you, if we were over your servitude to be oblivious. Right there will be tested every soul what she passed, and they will be turned to the God, their protector, the true, and astray over them what they were, they inventing. Say, who he sustains you from the heaven and the earth, or who he controls the hearing and the sights, and who he takes out the living from the dead, and he takes out the dead from the living, and who he ponders the command. But soon they will say, the God, but say, will but not you fear? So that to you the God your Lord, the true, but what after the truth, except the astrayness? But surely you turn away. Like that true word of your Lord, over those who rebel, surely they, not they believe. Say, is from your partners one, he initiates the creation, then he repeats it. Say, the God, he initiates the creation, then he repeats it, but surely you deluded. Say, is from your partners one, he guides to the truth. Say, the God, he guides to the truth, is but one, he guides to the truth, in truth that he be followed, or one, not he guides, except that he guided. But what to you, how you judge? And not they follow, most of them, except thoughts. Surely the thought, not itself sufficient from the truth, a thing. Surely the God knowledgeable with what they do. And not is this, the Quran, that it be invented from other than the God, and but confirms what in front of it, and explains the book, no doubt in it, from Lord of the knowing. Or they saying, invented it, say, but come with a chapter, example of it, and call those you capable from other than the God, if you be truthful. But they falsify with what not they encompass with its knowledge, and when it comes to them, its explanation, like that falsified those from before them. But look how was end of the wrongdoers. And from them one, he believes with it, and from them one, not he believes with it, and your Lord aware with the warring. And if they falsify you, but say, to me my deeds, and to you your deeds, you freed from what I do, and I free from what you do. And from them those, they listen to you, will but you you make hear the deaf, and if they are not the understanding. And from them those they look to you, will but you guide the blind, and if they are not they seeing. Surely the God, not he wrongs the mankind a thing, and but surely the mankind, their souls, they wrong. And a day he gathers them, like that not they tarried, except an hour from the day. They will recognize between themselves, have lost those who falsify with meeting of the God, and not they are guided. And of what we surely show you, some of what we promise them, or we surely take you away, but to us they will return. Then the God will witness over what they did. And to all people a messenger, but when comes their messenger, decision between them with the justice, and they, not they wronged. And they say, wear this, the promise, if you be truthful. Say, not I control to my soul, bad and not benefit, except what wishes the God. To all people a term, when comes their term, but not he delays hour, and not he brings her forward. Say, do you see, if comes to you his punishment, night or day, what will they ask to hasten from it, the sinners? Is then, when what occurs, you will believe with him? Ah, now, and had you been with it, you asking hastening. Then will be said to those who wronged, taste punishment, the perpetual, are you repaid, except with what you were, you earning? And they ask you to inform, is true it? Say, yea, and my Lord, surely it to be true, and not you are with escaping. And if surely to every soul she wronged, what in the earth, not she freed with it, and they will conceal the regret when they see the punishment, and decision between them with the justice, and they, not will they be wronged. Is not surely to God what in the heavens and the earths, is not surely promise of the God true, and but surely most of them not they know. He gives life, and he gives death, and to him you will return. O you, the mankind, has come to you instruction from your Lord, and cleansing to what in the chests, and guidance and mercy to the believers. Say, with grace of the God, and with his mercy, but with that, but let them rejoice, it better from what they gather. Say, do you see what sends down the God to you from sustenance, but you make from it forbidden and allowed? Say, did the God call to you, or over the God you inventing? And what think those they inventing over the God the falsehood of day of the standing? Surely the God to be with grace over the mankind, and but surely most of them not they thank. And not you be in busyness, and not you read from it, from Quran, and not you do from deed, except we are over you witnesses, behold, you going in it, and not it hidden over your Lord from example of dot in the earth and not in the heaven, and not smaller from that, and not greater, except in a book clear. Are not surely protectors of the God, no fear over them, and not they grieve. Those who believe, and they fearing. To them the information in the life of the world and in the hereafter. Don't you change to words of the God, that it the achievement, the great. And not it grieve you, their saying, surely the honor to God altogether, He the listener, the knowledgeable. Are not surely to God those in the heavens and those in the earths, and what they follow, those they call from other than the God, partners, if they follow, except the thought, and if except they argue. He the one who makes to you the night, to your calmness in it, and the day visible, surely in that to be signs to people, they listening. They say, takes the God sons, glory Him, He the self-sufficient, to Him what in the heavens, and what in the earths. If with you from authority, with this, are you saying over the God what not you know? Say, surely those, they invent over the God the falsehood, not they prosper. Sustenance in the world, then to us they will return, then we will make them taste the punishment, the severe, with what they rejecting. And read over them news of Noah. Behold, he said to his people, O my people, if is great over you my station, and my reminding with signs of the God, but over the God I trust. So put together your command, and your partners, then not it be your command, over you confusion, then be deciding to me, and not will you be looking. So if you turn away, but not I ask you from reward, if my reward except over the God, and I ordered that I be from the Muslims. But they falsified him, so we saved him and those with him in the ships, and we made them caliphs, and we drowned those who falsified with our signs. But look how was end of the warned. Then we brought out from after him messengers to their people, so came to them with the clarities, but not they were to their believing with what they falsified with it from before. Like that we shut over hearts the transgressing. Then we brought out from after them Moses and Aaron to Pharaoh and his chiefs with our signs, but they arrogant, and they were people sinning. But when came to them the truth from within us, they said, surely this to be magic clear. Said Moses, are you saying to the truth when comes to you, is magic this, and not he makes prosperous the magicians? They said, have you come to us, to your trying us, over what we found over it our fathers, and you be, to be you both, the great ones in the earth, and not we to you both with belief. And said Pharaoh, come to me with every magician knowledgeable. So when came the magicians, said to them Moses, "Throw what you are throwing." But when they threw, said Moses, "What you come with it, the magic, surely the God, soon he will wrong it. Surely the God, not he writes deeds of the warring. And he gives truth, the God, the truth with his words, and if hate the sinners." But not believed to Moses, except progeny from his people, over fear from Pharaoh and their chiefs, that they try them. And surely Pharaoh to be high in the earth, and surely he to be from the trespassers. And said Moses, "O my people, if you believing with the God, but over him trust, if you be Muslims." So they said, "Over the God we trust, our Lord, don't you make us trial to the people, the wrongdoers, and save us with your mercy from the people, the rejectors." And we inspired to Moses and his brother that, "Establish to both your people with Egypt homes, and make your homes directions, and make constant the prayer, and inform the believers." And said Moses, "Our Lord, surely you brought Pharaoh and his chiefs beauty and wealth in the life of the world, our Lord, to their estrangedness over your path. Our Lord, blot over their wealth, and severe over their hearts, so not they believe, till they see the punishment, the grievous." He said, "Have I answered calling of you both? So both be constant, and don't you both follow path of those not they know." And we moved with sons of Israel the sea, but followed them Pharaoh and his forces, transgressing and opposing, till when covered him the drowning, he said, "I believe, surely he, no God except the one, believe with him sons of Israel, and I from the Muslims." Ah, now, and had you disobeyed before, and you were from the warring. But the day we will surely save you with your body, to your being to those behind you a sign. And surely most from the mankind, over our signs to be oblivious. And already we established sons of Israel, establishing truthful, and we sustained them from the good, but not they deferred, till came to them the knowledge. Surely your Lord, he will decide between them, day of the standing, in what they are in it, they differing. But if you be in doubt from what we send down to you, but ask those, they reading the book from before you, already comes to you the truth from your Lord, but don't you surely be from the doubters. And don't you surely be from those who falsify with signs of the God, but you will be from the losers. Surely those, true over them word of your Lord, not will they believe. And if comes to them every sign, till they see the punishment, the grievous. But why not she was a city, she believed, but benefited her faith, except people of Jonah. When they believed, we cleansed over them punishment, the humiliating, in the life of the world, and we sustained them to a while. And if wished your Lord to be believing those in the earth, all of them, all together, will but you force the mankind till they be believers. And not is to a soul that she believes except with will of the God, and he makes the abomination over those not they understand. Say, look what in the heavens and the earth, and not self-sufficient the signs and the warnings over people not they believing. But are they waiting, except example of days of those who passed from before them? Say, but be waiting, surely I with you from the waiting. Then we will save our messengers and those who believe, like that truth over us, we save the believers. Say, O you, the mankind, if you be in doubt from my way, but not I serve those you serve from other than the God, and but I serve the God, the one, he will take you away, and I commanded that I be from the believers, and that make constant your face to the way true, and don't you surely be from the partnering. And don't you call from other than the God what not it benefits you, and not it wrongs you. But if you did, but surely you then from the wrongdoers. And if he touches you, the God, with evil, but no cleanser to it, except he. And if he wants you with good, but no turning back to his grace, he sends with it one he wishes from his servants, and he the forgiving, the merciful. Say, O you, the mankind, has come to you the truth from your Lord, but one guided, but surely what he guides to his soul, and one astray, but surely what he astray over her, and not I over you with disposing. And follow what he inspires to you, and wait till he commands, the God, and he better of the judges.